Welcome everyone to another episode of Brian's Action Figure Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about the Wolverine 50th Anniversary Marvel Legends series. And these are a bunch of 2-packs that have so far been released to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Wolverine. This is the first one. This is the BROOD Wolverine and LILANDRA of the Shi'ar. So, fun fact, this figure was, a part of this figure was released before. So there was a LILANDRA head packed in with a deluxe Mystique a couple of years back, and I didn't think it would take them this long for them to do her again. I thought she would come in a single pack. Honest to God, I don't want this figure. I wouldn't have cared if it was never released, but I always wanted a LILANDRA figure because she's a fairly big part of the X-Men 90s animated series. She's a cool character in the comics too as well. Love interest with Professor Xavier. So yeah, she's a fairly important character when it comes to the cosmic side of the Marvel Universe. The Brood is cool, but it's not cool unless we get the rest. And I don't know if they're going to do the rest at the moment. They did, was it the Toy Biz days or the early Hasbro days? They did a Brood monster. It was a Build-A-Figure. So maybe they'll do that again. But for now, let's have a look at the box. So let's check out the box for the Wolverine and LILANDRA double pack. So as you can see, you got the Wolverine claws ripping through the sides here. Looks really, really nice. You got your Marvel Legends series, choking hazard for any children out there, or stupid people, whichever. Wolverine and let's try this in one go. LILANDRA Neramani. There we go. I didn't know her second name actually, to be honest, or didn't remember it. And when you go across to the side here, you can see that the tear is actually one of the figure here. Here's Brood Wolverine looking savage. It does say at the bottom there, 50 years. Whip it around the other way and it's a Brood Wolverine again. On the back, you've got this awesome comic book cover by Andy Kubert, Brad Anderson, based off of this, drawn inspiration from this. I'm not sure if he did this one or not now, to be honest. I'm more familiar with the actual animated series, if I'm going to be totally honest. Wolverine and LILANDRA, Empress of the Shi'ar Empire, face the parasitic Brood aliens intent on consuming and destroying the X-Men. So yeah, like this is really, really cool. I love that they're shouting out the artists here as well. That's a really cool idea. Oh, I can't, like when they had the windowless packaging, why didn't they do this then? It seems a bit silly to bring it in now and put it on the back of the box when you've got the window packaging back. Silly Hasbro, I don't know. We've got legalese on the bottom. Yeah, so let's get these two out of the box. And I presume like if you pop the arms off and the head off of this, you make a nice brown suit Wolverine as well. So yeah, there's that. So here we come to the Brood Wolverine. Again, not a figure I really needed, but it was of course a necessity if you wanted to get LILANDRA. But I will say there is a cool basis here for another brown suit Wolverine. And yeah, like the details on this guy are really, really cool. The arms and the face like are brilliant. Even down, like he has an articulated jaw, which is really, really cool for such a small scale figure. Usually they're limited to bigger figures, but it looks great on him. Other than that, like from the rest of the figure is just basically a brown suit Wolverine, fairly basic. Would I have bought this guy if he wasn't in a 2-pack? Probably not. But yeah, let's go into a bit more detail on him anyway. And so we have the star of the pack herself, LILANDRA of the Shi'ar Empire. And yes, this figure is quite nice. I do like the head sculpt. Again, my only problem with capes is that they're not cloth. Like the Jada Street Fighter line have shown with their M. Bison, you can do cloth wired capes in this budget, like, so I don't know where we're going wrong with Hasbro, to be honest. But yeah, like she does look really nice. The body is quite sculpted, which I'll go into in a bit. Her weapon, again though, it just looks quite cheap. I don't know what it is about it, but anyway, she does look nice. And let's go in, and it's about time we got this character as well. As I said earlier, we did get a head sculpt with a Mystique figure a couple of years back, a good few years back now, and I'm surprised it's taken her this long to get into the line. So let's have a look. So guys, let's take a better look at this 2-pack. Starting off with the accessories. Of course I mentioned it already, but here is LILANDRA's staff, and it is nice. There's a cool finish here, but I do find it's quite, I wouldn't move it too much because it feels like the kind of cheap plastic that would snap in a second. And yeah, other than that, they do come with 2 sets of hands, 2 for LILANDRA and 2 unclawed hands for Wolverine, and that's your lot for accessories. So not a whole lot of accessories to look at, unfortunately. So that's kind of a bummer. They could have had more, I don't know. Let's look at the BROOD Wolverine first. So he's got all the articulation you would want. I'll move her because she's taking the focus away. Now, as you can see here, this looks pretty much like a xenomorph version of Wolverine. And of course, this is when the BROOD possessed his body, I think. And yeah, like, it's a really, really nice figure. The best part though is the face sculpt. Look at that, and you can put up and down his jaw, which is really, really cool. And he almost did it himself there, which was kind of creepy. But yeah, it's kind of good. It's quite good, I meant to say. And yeah, like, again, not a figure I needed, but it does have all like the trappings that this figure should. I do like the arms as well. The body is really, really good. The rest of it is basically like a brown Wolverine. Again, pins in the knees and none in the hands. I do not understand that. So let's just quickly run through articulation. Head up and down, all side to side. Jaw goes all the way down, all the way up. You do have butterfly joints. Arms will go up this far, again, not that far it seems. Again, you've got double jointed elbows, bicep swivels, hands will go in and out. Claws look really, really nice. I like how they seem to fix the issue with the claws. In previous ones they kind of fell out and didn't look great. You have a swivel at the waist. Legs will go this far out, this far up. You've got thigh swivels and double jointed knees, a boot swivel, and an ankle rocker, and it also goes up and down. So the only thing missing really is a toe swivel, and I don't really need one of those for him. So yeah, this guy is really, really good, if unnecessary. So yeah, he's pretty cool. I'm not going to mark them individually. I'm going to mark it as a 2-pack, as that's what it is. But if this guy was on his own as a solo figure, I'd probably give him a 7 or an 8. So yeah, he's pretty cool. But again, I don't think I need him. So onto the star of the pack, and that is LILANDRA. Again, an absolutely great character, and surprising again that she's taken this long to arrive. Now let's start with the head sculpt. Again, they've really, really upped their game on the female figures of late. You can even see her tattoos there, and she does look absolutely class. This is kind of sculpted as well, the helmet, and on the back of it you can see the design with all these back into one. Again, I've got a advocate for cloth capes, because I can see without even moving this that it's going to hinder her movements. Unfortunately, you can't do much with her left arm, annoyingly. Again, same with this one. You can get a good bit of movement there. This is my articulation thing as well. She does have double jointed elbows. Now these gauntlets, they do spin around. It'd be better if they were kept. I presume you could remove these if you took off the hands. Again, these are all sculpted on lines across the chest. The red thing there is absolutely cool. And yeah, like, she's quite good figure. Thigh swivels, double jointed knees, no boot rotation. She does have ankle rockers, and she does go up and down. And of course this really suits her as well. When she holds it, I think she just looks even better, more regal, you might say. She is the queen of the Shi'ar or whatever. So yeah, like, I'm really, really happy to get LILANDRA. I thought she should have arrived much sooner. She's a decent figure, if a bit basic. I do think the capes is an issue they need to look at long term for future figures, because if they could add those in, it would make the Legends figures 100 times better. Honestly, like no, not every character needs them, but some definitely would benefit. So yeah, like as a 2-pack, I would give this 7 out of 10, and that's mostly because of the Brood Wolverine. Yeah, she's grand as well. Like she has some they both have some problems really, and that's why I would give it a 7 out of 10. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do like, subscribe, do all the lovely stuff that is free of charge, and comment as well below. That helps the channel grow. And yeah, so thanks very much for watching guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.